Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. This is Hadrian's Forge. I'm Scott, and today we're going to be learning the magics passed down from generation to generation before man was man. How to make metal glow. Actually, no, we're going to use a fairly new technology in the last couple hundred years called induction. I'm going to be making my very first coil. I don't know exactly how it's going to end up. This is a learning process, like I said, my first. There will be points in time when it sounds like I'm saying things that are for sure certain. But for the most part, no, not really. Uh, so, not really. Anyway, remember, leave. Everybody has a comment. Everybody has an opinion. Leave yours down in the comments and hit the like button while you're there. Let's go ahead and get moving forward. So the first thing I'm going to do is take and straighten this section about that much. I believe that'll make things easier in the end. This is a test, and basically all I did was all right. Now that we've got it, now that we've got it straight, I put a mark at 5 inches, just so that I have a estimate. So in the future, I know how much leader I need to put in. Obviously, this is a jig from the bending jig system. I'm going to use that mark as a center. And then now I'm going to pull it around, keeping pressure on it, but at the same time, working it around. And now as I wrap it, I'm going to want to keep it as tight as I can to reach out to it. And what I'll do in later, and then that will make it easier to make a nice even uh, spacing throughout as I wrap it back up. Basically, just keep working it around. Now, some places it slips back, and it won't be an exact perfect, but nothing's perfect in this world, and I need to figure out a better bending here. That's 1, 2, 3, which is what we wanted, or 3.5. So we're gonna keep bringing it around. And kind of straighten it out as we go. And we want to bring it down for the final alignment so that it's about maybe a 90 degree or a little over. No more than 120, between 120 and 90, between the two. Something right around there. Maybe a little more. Right about there. All right. And that gives us the bent coil part. Now, give me. Yeah, I'm new with this one, so this type of. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. I'm gonna basically start here, my mark, and work my way around. Right after I. All right. Basically, keep working it around. And this is where we need to try and make these two pieces parallel in this direction. As you can see, they are parallel in this direction, and we actually have the spacing this way that we need in the end, um, which is a good thing. But we still have to get these to run parallel and hopefully center down this way. Now, I would like to point out that I've never done this before. This is my first coil, so you'll be learning along with me. And, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, so tell me all about it in the comments. So, let's see what happens. So I'm just gonna. Hopefully that worked. I probably bent it too far. Um, yeah, I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a moment, go fix it, and I'll come back. Well, I've decided that actually that they were exactly how I wanted them. Maybe not centered, but they're parallel with each other. Just need to fix that way. and parallel that way, and that way. Oh, that actually on the camera looks real good. Uh, so, uh, well, here is another one of those points. I just arbitrarily, this is where it's going to be because I don't know any better. Um, just take and trying to make it as square as possible. And now I get the cutter. Oop, oh, here, okay. And if I'm reading this right, because this, oops, that's not in the spot we're supposed to be. Hold on a minute. All right. And as if I'm reading this right, this is because it's holding it tight 90 degrees, and the bolt is the center line, and it hits a second moke. So my mokes were accurate, at least. And ta-da. Okay. That went up. It's in the center. Voila. This is basically what I'm going to be using for a reaming tool at this point in time. It's very important to get good seals. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's got this little burr on the inside. There we go. All right. Next thing we need to do is get the blending tool. Basically, it's a two-piecer. You need to leave it hanging up a bit. About there. And of course, evenly tighten this down so you keep maintain an equal spacing on both sides so you don't overly crush it. Centered. And according to the instructions, you just twist it. About 2 turns. Oh, and ta-da! One done. Let's go ahead back to get the flow on the second one. Wind up with the tool. Had to double check. Well, as you can see, there was actually me, uh, made a couple of mistakes in the process. Well, I personally learned a few things or two. This little guy does definitely make the steel glow, which was the whole intent of the process. Uh, so remember, you want to hit the. Remember, you want that reminder, so hit the subscribe and notification button, and I will talk to you next time. See you then.